Good morning. Heading out of Palmerton. Stayed at a Trail Angels house last night. Pretty cool stuff. And now crossing this bridge and getting started with the next day here. About 2 days away from Port Clinton, where I'm going to meet a guy that I hiked a little bit with the JMT last year. See what we can get going on there. So, cool stuff. And we'll see a little bit further on down the trail. Alright, at least there's a little view from the top of this pile of rock. Still making our way along today. Water has become a little bit of an issue. We got some springs drying up. PA rocks are in full effect now. You see that's what we've been walking over. So, yeah, not so easy on the feet, but here we are. So, I'm going to keep on walking. I'll see you a little bit further on down the trail. All right, good morning. Getting going today. Actually, I got a pretty big day to do here. 22 miles through these PA rocks. Gonna be a little challenging, but I got a pretty good start already. Yeah, supposed to meet not only a bunch of SOBOs, but also a buddy from the John Muir Trail, Chris, who's coming out to Port Clinton, PA there, and kind of help us out with a little trail magic, so that ought to be cool. That's all right. I was actually talking maybe just taking a zero in Port Clinton and watching some football on Sunday, which might not be a bad idea. So I got to get some feet to this trail, so I'll see you a little bit further on down. Whew. All right, I'm making my final descent into Port Clinton. When I get down there, that'll make the end of a 22-mile day, so it's a big day. I'm a little tired, a little beat. I'm going to make this last mile into town. Probably catch up with you tomorrow, so thanks for following along. We'll see you later. Good morning, everybody. Here in Port Clinton, Pennsylvania. No pack on right now. I went, when I came out yesterday, my friend from the JMT, Chris, gave me a ride into town, and it was from this trailhead over here, and so we drove past about a half-mile trail, so I'm coming back and walking that half mile. Just taking it easy today, especially after the 22-mile day yesterday for me. A little beat up, so got a decent night's sleep and maybe a shorter day today, and we'll see how it goes. All right, back to where Chris picked me up yesterday. Came down that trail, so now I get the rest of this trail that I missed. Oh, somebody's gonna run me over here. I'm gonna try not to let that happen. So I'm back to the campground now. Like I said, just a half mile I had to pick up. Get my continuous footpath from Maine to Georgia. Some AT graffiti under the bridge here. Maine to PA to Georgia. All right, after lunch at the Port Clinton Hotel, time to get back on trail. All right, good morning, folks. Just leaving the shelter, and yesterday was pretty tough. Yeah, the day after 22, I guess I was pretty wore out, so slept pretty good though. We'll see, hopefully today goes a little bit better. Got lots of options of where to stop. The water-ish situation, not so great, but I think it's, there's enough. Yeah, so I'm probably going to go somewhere between 14 and 20 today, depending on how things go. Hopefully once I get moving here, things will loosen up and I'll be able to walk a little bit. The other thing, of course, is the terrain. If it's super rocky, that slows you way down, and well, that's a distinct possibility. So we'll see a little bit further on down the trail. Holy crap, folks. I've walked 1,000 miles from Mount Katahdin to here. This fairly random spot in Pennsylvania here. Got the trail back that way. Yeah, that's a pretty big milestone. 4 digits. That's pretty crazy. That seems ridiculous even to me out here walking it. 1,000 miles. So, less than a half mile from where I'm going to camp, so get there, get settled in, but unbelievable what a journey it's been so far. Starting to experience a little bit of the green tunnel blues. The scenery's not so big, stuck in the green tunnel quite a bit, but something like 1,000-mile milestone can help turn it around a little bit. So still 1192 to go, so long way to go, but 1,000 miles. Wow. Good morning, folks. Just now leaving the William Penn shelter. Appropriate for Pennsylvania, I suppose. Foggy morning. Water's, again, a little bit of an issue. Filled up. There was a spring here. I went ahead and filled up before I left, but the next water's not for like 8 miles or something. We'll see. I've got 42 miles to Duncannon. Feeling a little beat up. Might even take a 0 in Duncannon. See how these old legs hold up. So after crossing the 1,000-mile mark yesterday, that was pretty cool. Some of the halfway blues are kind of hitting a little bit, seeing the same stuff every day, especially here in Pennsylvania. So it was nice to hit that milestone. Halfway point's, about 100 miles away, so that will hopefully get things going. Also, getting out of Pennsylvania and these darn rocks, that'll help out too. But in any event, we'll see a little bit further on down the trail. Heading under I-81. All right, so what we have here is a classic beaver bog. Now, I talked to some people just yesterday that said as long as you stay on the beaver dam itself, it actually never gets more than ankle deep. This looks pretty nasty. There was a dry alternate, but that had blue blazes on it, and well, the Appalachian Trail is blazed in white, so we'll try to stay on the Appalachian Trail here, but this could be a little bit of an adventure. Let's see how this goes. All right, well, I made it across. I actually had to stay right on top of the old beaver dam. That wasn't a lie, all the way across. Kind of spongy, kind of mucky, but yeah, it held, so that's good. Sorry I didn't get you the first person view out there, but I was concentrating not on falling in, so had to do some gymnastics to get over. You can almost see the white tree out here, to get over and around that. So anyway, we'll see a little bit further on down the trail. Interesting little find. There's a little cemetery over here. It was marked with a sign. I mean, it's not like a some discovery or anything like that, but interesting. Looked like there was a gold miner that died, and somebody that died of a long-lasting affliction not mentioned. A couple other unmarked kind of headstones. So interesting. There was gold mining around here, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, we don't know what's around the next corner. Crossed over that beaver dam, and then there's a cemetery right back over that way. So yeah, interesting stuff. Good morning, folks. Just leaving the Rouse shelter. Getting underway here on what I think is day 84. Let's see if we can make it about 18 miles today to the next shelter, Peters Mountain Shelter. Had a gentleman named Bob at the shelter last night. I think he said he was 73. He's looking to finish out his section hikes. He's filling in some gaps. So pretty cool getting to talk with him a little bit, even if he did over explain a few things. But so yeah, starting today with a little bit of a climb up the ridge, and hopefully I think we're following some old roads and stuff, so it should be easy walking. I don't know, I guess I'll find out. See how rocky it is. That's the big question mark on these Pennsylvania trails. Doesn't matter how flat they are, how rocky they are. So anyway, I'm going to get to walking here, and I'll see you guys a little bit further on down the trail.